Hi friends, it is I, Lilia. I am back in Kingdom Come Deliverance. You know, I didn't want to play more of this game at first, but after I streamed it the other day, I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking about how excited I am for the release, and then I started thinking about all the things I didn't experience while we were playing around with the beta on my live stream. So I'm going to make a few videos about this game, exploring the different elements of the beta to see what is available. I'm going to explore the different classes and go through the quests that are available, and I figure if I do this, I'll have a better idea of what character I want to make when the game comes out, and hopefully this can help you decide that as well, because I don't know about you, but I am super psyched about this game. Even how buggy it is and in the beta state. By the way, the beta state of the game, or the beta build that I'm playing here, hasn't been updated in quite some time. So the actual version of the game that they're working on is much more recent. This beta build just has a small area which we can explore in, some quests we can do, and we can practice with combat. But I didn't get to scratch much of the surface of what was available during my stream, so I want to delve in a little bit deeper and share this awesome game with you guys. That being said, let's get started. So, for my live stream version of the game, by the way, I'll have a link to that on this video if you want to watch that. I played the Diplomat. I'm going to try the Squire this time. I want to check out combat in a little bit more depth and see if it makes any more of a difference if I pick this class for combat, because as the Diplomat, I was completely worthless in melee. So, let's try the Squire. Wait, stop. Something that past me forgot to mention, that the beta starts midway through the actual game, so we will start our Squire at level 12. And it's also worth noting that these are not classes that will be in the game when it's released. Your character will be developed through choices you make depending on your playstyle. So this is just for the beta, and my previous statement about what character I should make wasn't completely true, but it will still give me an idea of how I want to build my character, I suppose. So, having said that, let's continue.
Faster! In a real fight, you'd be dead already.
Sir.
Ah, Henry. Carry on. Well, lad, have you made any progress with the investigation?
Yes, sir. I think I have at last.
So you found someone who isn't gutted and nailed to a wall?
It wasn't easy, sir, but I believe I have. I have information about one of the bandits who did it. He's even hiding in a village nearby.
God's blood. It's true the darkest shade is beneath the candlestick. Who is he?
I only know that they call him Riki, and he's from here in Talmberg.
That's it?
You wouldn't believe how much effort it took me to find that out. But I think it's enough to go on.
What if he's dead too?
I think we'd already know if he was. These fellows are not given to subtlety.
True enough. We haven't found any more mutilated corpses. Well, get on with it then. And when you find him, come and see me. Most likely I'll be in the encampment by Merhoed.
You can rely on me, sir. Farewell.
And be careful, Henry. I know what that rabble did to you, but remember with whom you're dealing. Don't start any foolhardiness on your own. Understood?
I'll try not to, sir.
Okay, and here we are in the game. The beautiful, beautiful game of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Pardon my giddiness for this game. You may notice that I get a little bit excited. It is a gorgeous game. By the way, I should mention, my settings are not on high because my poor PC can't handle the poor optimization that this build of the game currently is in. I'm running on medium settings. The game still looks very good on medium, but you know, I only have a 980, so. But the good news is when it comes out, it will be better optimized. So, you know, don't worry about that. So we have our inventory and different tabs we can look at, armor, weapons, all, but what I want to look at is quest log. And I am not going to bother about doing this yet. For now, for this first little video, I think we're going to focus solely on the main quest that we have, which is to track down Riki. The parish priest, Father Godwin, revealed to me that Limpy Lubosh told him in confession a bandit known as Riki, one of the gang that raided Neuhof, is to be found somewhere in Talmberg. Unfortunately, he couldn't tell me any more. I'd better start by asking around the village whether anyone knows this Riki. So, my first instinct is to ask at the inn, because what better place to ask around than at an inn? So, I don't know if you can ask any character in particular in town. I have no idea, but this is the map. It's pretty awesome. I believe the inn is here, so I'm gonna head there. The map does look different when we exit the town. So, one of my favorite parts about this game that I mentioned when I played it on my live stream a lot was the horse riding. There we go. I've been told, by the way, in a comment that if you hold shift, the horse is supposed to kind of follow the road on its own, although I don't really know if that's true. Let me just test it here. Let's see which way you're gonna go, horse, if I don't do anything. Well, that was interesting. Okay, I don't know if that actually works yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is implemented later. Or maybe it is, but it only works for some roads, or maybe it only works out of town, something like that. But anyways, if we don't hold shift, we just do a trot on our horse. If we hold shift, we gallop, and if we double tap shift, we sprint. So, that was not the inn. I am not correct. The bathhouses are over there, though. We'll have to go there eventually. Okay. Let's go to a sprint, and then we have to go into town this way, I think, to get to the inn. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Hello, madam. She's getting some water from the river, the little creek that goes through. Okay. Let's dismount our horse and ask the innkeeper. You can call your horse again by pressing X. You can store additional items in your horse's saddlebags. Take care of your horse. It really is a great horse. I'm super excited to see the final horse. Hello there, ma'am. Welcome to my shop. I would like to ask about Riki.
I'm looking for some fellow they call Riki.
Jesus! Who wouldn't know Hinek?
Hinek?
That's his real name. I doubt he likes his nickname much.
No, I don't suppose he would. Where would I find this Hinek?
Try his folks' house, if you have the nerves for it.
What the hell are you
The
doing?
old Tanner's a grouchy curmudgeon.
Okay, that guy was pretty rude. Why do they call him Riki?
Why do they call him Riki anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a Tanner, of course.
Alright, so what's his father like?
What's the Tanner like? Hinek's father?
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly pleasant company.
People keep pushing me. Excuse me, sir. Where is the tanner?
Where does the Tanner live?
The very end of the village. Go downstream by the creek, and it's the last house on the left bank. Okay. Okay. Now, luckily, this village is rather small, so we shouldn't have too much trouble finding the Tanner's house. And we might even have it marked on our map. It is marked on our map. It's right there. So that's good. This is a quest marker, by the way, right now. That means that's the bathhouse or something. And, oh, we can zoom out right now. So here's the entire map. Some quest givers are over here, so we might probably will go check those out at some point. Let's go. By the way, the game runs at about 30 FPS for me, so it's not gonna look 60 FPS in the video. I do apologize, but that's just how it is for now. Okay. So, Tanner's house is over here. Probably shouldn't be sprinting on my horse in town. I think gallop is probably good enough. But, you know, I'm in a rush, man. I'm in a rush here. Okay. Hello, is anyone here? This looks like a Tanner's house to me. Hello, chicken. There's a fellow tending his crops. Hello there.
I'm looking for a fellow they call Riki. Have you ever heard tell of him?
Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son, Hinnick.
Aha. You wouldn't happen to know where he is?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you know at least where he
nothing.
usually goes? It's quite important.
Hinnick shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Good question. But don't make me mad, sir.
Look here, fellow. Your son is in a serious scrape, and I'm trying to help him. Your evasions are starting to vex me, and my patience is running out.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
And I'm supposed to believe that you want to help Hinnick?
Yes.
Believe what you like. I'm concerned about Hinnick, but I don't care much what happens to you. Is that clear?
Fuck it. I'm not going to take a beating on account of that good-for-nothing.
So?
There's not much I can do for you anyway. Hinnick was here, but he left right away.
Where did he go? You better give me something. You really do not want to waste my time.
That's right.
Hinnick makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods.
Oh.
Never told me where it is.
All right. It's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing.
Okay. So there's a hideout in the woods. Good. Let's ask about it.
Don't you have any clue where his hideout might be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
'Cause every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
Okay.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose he never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
Well, I don't really know. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him money. Of course, it could have been for meat.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then.
But I was just at the inn, though. All right. All right, let's go back. No, we don't need to talk to you anymore, old man. So, let's save the game in case it breaks. Probably a good practice because I have had it crash many times for random reasons. One cool thing also is gathering flowers. Get a whole neat animation. And you increase your skills in picking flowers every time you pick them. I have not been able to mess with the crafting yet, so I'm looking forward to looking at that. Also, I should take a look at my character. Since I picked a fighter type character, I'm going to be different than I was last time. Let's see. Strength. It said my might increased when I succeeded the check for that guy's thing because of my might. Because of might. So I assume that means because I'm strunk, but I don't really know for sure. Because when I was the diplomatic type, I was able to persuade him with another option. So I just assumed that being the fighter, I would be able to do intimidate. And it worked. All right, first thing we're going to do is go in here and while he's busy tending away at his crops, I'm going to steal his cheese. Because in this game, we do need to keep ourselves fed and rested, which is going to be a very, very fun mechanic, I think. It's always one of those things in RPGs that I like to add through mods and stuff. So, very excited for that. I think, I might turn the music volume down a little bit, though. Everything else seems fine, but I seem to be yelling over the music. And resume. Okay. Might as well take some cabbage. So food does spoil. In fact, it seems like it spoils pretty rapidly. So, you know, probably a good idea to not take too much food with me. All right, horse. We're going to go back to the inn, I guess, and ask. So we need to find... Oh, that was close. He's coming. We need to find Riki's hideout. And we probably could just venture into the woods right now and look for it, but it's probably worth seeing if we can get more of a lead before we do that. I'll probably do a lot of editing in this video, by the way. If you notice a lot of jump cuts, that's because there's going to be confusion and wandering around. So, yeah, that's why. Okay, innkeeper lady, is it you? Hello? Riki? I thought...
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none
that's
too
not her.
popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I don't know, but I heard he goes around with dubious people.
Dubious. Alright, so everyone hates him. He's a poacher. He seems just like a jerk. Are you the innkeeper? You must be the innkeeper. Welcome to my shop. Alright, thank you, Riki. Surely someone must talk to him?
And does nobody at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing.
Okay. That's what we needed to know. And then we go to where is the baths?
Where's the bathhouse?
Right by the fish pond, you can't miss it. There's a big white tent in the courtyard. Okay. So, the tricky part about this part of the quest is that Adela, the bath maiden, she wanders, just like most of the NPCs in this game. So, the baths are over there with the white tents, but she does go... I think she goes to the stream and grabs water, and then goes back to the bathhouses. So, hopefully we'll be lucky and catch her, otherwise we might have to wait. Which is fine, but I'd prefer not to. I'd like to get this business taken care of, you know. Hello there, sir. It looks like she's not gonna be here. Which is quite annoying. Alright, I'll be right back, horsey. Oh, I think that's her. It's you? Riki.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek the tanner.
So what? Come to preach to me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner? That I seduce decent men, huh?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough, but I don't know what I could tell you about him.
I found out that Hinek goes poaching in the woods and he has some hideout there. What do you know about it?
Don't
worry, Hinek has much bigger troubles than poaching. And you're not involved in it anyway, are you?
Are
No,
you?
I'm not. It's true we used to go hunting in the woods sometimes. When he came back, he would usually come to me, that's all.
Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction, anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the lumberjack's camp, because he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
So at least I know where to start.
Thank you.
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught. And the truth is, he didn't come to me at other times. I reckon because he didn't have money for it.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper? It makes sense, doesn't it?
For sure.
Yeah, but I couldn't ask her about it. Oh, wait, it's probably the dude. Because there's a guy that is the innkeeper as well, I think.
When did you see him last?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening. Drunk.
That was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came here sober.
So he was acting strange that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept on prattling and wasn't interested in, well, you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Hard to say. He went on about some Jacob who died. Then he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
About the money?
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of money hidden at home behind the house.
Uh-huh. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Just poppycock.
Poppycock.
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his dad's small holding in the western corner.
All right. Thanks.
All right. End dialogue. So, we can go get the money right away if we want. It's just buried in the farm area where his dad is. And luckily, I happen to know that his father also has a shovel in his house that we can just take. Which probably, or may, I'm not really sure. It seems like it might come in handy for other things too, but... I don't want to go this way. Sorry, horse. Oh, good God. Sorry, horse. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's okay. Crazy driver on the loose. Maybe it's just my horse. My horse is probably drunk. Is that poop? Is that supposed to be horse poop? Or is that rocks? I don't know. It looks very odd if it's rocks. Okay, so here we go. Back to the tanner's house. Okay. So, first thing we do is come in here. Steal this shovel all sneaky-like. You can actually sneak in this game. Or crouch anyway, by holding C. People get very suspicious of you if you do that. So, you know, it's best not to do that if you don't want to get in trouble. Is he still he is. I would love if he would go away now. But what we might need to do is pass time. And the pass time function in the game is kind of broken right now. So instead, I'm just going to try and dig it up. And see if it gets mad. Before, I did this when he was inside. So I wonder if he's going to notice. It seems not. Let's take all the money. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your donation to my cause. Don't know what I'm spending it on, but I'm sure I'll need it for something. All right. Now, next step is to find where the logging camp is. We might be able to ask someone that. Unless it's on the map. It might be on the map. Oh, horse. Oh, horse. Don't get stuck. Okay. Let's see if it's on the map. That possibly could be the logging camp. We need to go talk to the innkeeper again, apparently. But first, let's go see if that's the logging camp. Because if it is, I'd just like to head right out into the forest. This area is the end of the zone. Under construction. I think this is adorable how they did this in the areas you can't get to. It's great. So that's off-road, horseback. This does not look like a logging camp. does, kind of. Let's ask. Let's ask this dude. Hey. He's got an axe, so maybe it is. Where is the lumberjack's camp?
Where's the lumberjack's camp?
There's a straight path from the castle gate. Keep going north. You'll see it on the left as soon as you enter the woods. Okay, so this is not it. Thank you, friend. What is this place, then? This looks like a tanner, too, but it must just be... A little framey up here. Just a hunter. The hunter's camp, maybe. Or somebody's house. This will be an adventure, because this is the part of the quest I have not done yet. And there's also something else apparently out there that I want to look for, which is the bow and arrow. I did read somewhere that you could possibly find a bow and arrow out somewhere by Riki's camp. So I'm gonna also be looking for that as I go out there. All right, so north from the castle, we can't go that way, so the road north must be up here. Here we go. It's pretty north. So as we enter the woods, we'll see a camp, apparently. This is probably not it. What is this, though? Don't know. Okay, we're entering the woods. Aha! Felled trees. Here we go. Here's the camp. Lumberjack's camp for sure. Oh, that was a big leg spike. Let's save the game just in case everything is breaking. Hopefully it's not. Alright. You have discovered the woodcutter's camp. Okay, let's ask around here and see if these guys have seen Riki. Hi.
I'm looking for Hinnock, the courier's son. I hear he comes here. Have you seen him?
Riki? Aye, he comes here. Best ask Raspberry. He's friends with him.
Who's Raspberry?
You'll spot him easily. His face is red as a raspberry.
Okay. Interesting. Is it you, Mr. Redface?
Your mates say you know Hinnock, the courier's son.
Riki? Ah, he shows up here sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm trying to find him.
Good luck, then.
Good luck?
I hear Riki has a hideout in the woods somewhere. Do you know where it is?
Aye, I think he was there once.
You think? What does that mean? Either you were there or you weren't.
Once me and Hinnock had a bit of a drink here, and we ran out of booze. Hinnock said he had some stashed away in the woods, so we went there.
Uh-huh. What do you remember about it? The direction or which path you took?
Can't tell you exactly. You start down the western edge of the clearing. There's a kind of overgrown path there. Okay. Western edge of the clearing. Got it. Overgrown path.
Follow that path, and you'll go through a glade of birch trees. After a while, there's a sheer drop on your left, so be careful. Keep going quite a long way until you come across a junction with a conciliatory cross, a small stone cross. There you take a left and keep your ears open.
Listen? Why?
There's a spring somewhere in front of you. Someone put a kind of little mill wheel on it. You can hear it going clap, clap, clap all day and night.
Oh.
Once you find it, follow the creek downstream. After a while, you'll reach a confluence with another stream. You've got to back up along that stream a bit till you see a fallen tree lying over it. Bridge it and go south for a few steps till you come across a big boulder. You can't miss it.
Oh my god,
If you
dude.
climb up on the boulder, you'll see a fallen tree. Go alongside it downhill until you reach a landslip. Then go along the edge of the landslip to the south. As soon as you reach the end of the landslip, you're nearly there. Just go south a bit and you'll reach Riki's hideout. It's like an old mine shaft or something.
What? Can you write that down, please? I'll be back. Maybe. It's raining, though. That's nice. Okay, so... Good lord. That was not useful information at all. So I'm just gonna go around looking in the woods. Western clearing would be there. There's a path, and then apparently after that we get to some birch trees or something. I think that guy was just pulling my leg. You know, it kind of seemed like he was. So let's look around for a path. A western clearing. This is a northern clearing. Is this even a path that goes anywhere? This feels like, okay, this loops around back to the camp, so that's not it. Let's keep looking. Let's go west of the clearing. Hopefully we stumble upon some kind of a path. This maybe? Objective started, go to the crossroads. Hang on. Is it actually guiding me through this? Raspberry told me about some drunken escapade during which Riki's poaching lair, he visited Riki's poaching lair and even gave me exact directions. So if I follow them, I should find the hideout easily. If the word of a drunkard can be believed. I'm supposed to carry on the crossroads with a stone cross. Oh my god, the character... I remembered! My character remembered all of those directions? Those directions were worse than Morrowind directions! Dude. Dude. Well, that's cool, I guess. I wasn't expecting the game to walk me through it. But at least we get to admire the beautiful woods. I wonder if that's why this quest is so obscure. Because, we're supposed to admire the beautiful woods, which are so beautiful. I love them. Let's go up to a gallop. So that's birch trees, right? There's some birch trees there. J. I wish it would go back to the one. Crossroads with a stone cross. We haven't reached a crossroads yet, so let's keep going. I kind of feel like my horse was... Oh, my horse is totally following the path all by itself right now. I'm not controlling it. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, it's so good! All I'm doing is holding forward and shift, and the horse is following the road. So it makes sense that it would do this, you know, outside of town. Alright, horse, you're veering into the brush a little bit there. But this is really cool. This just allows you to kind of relax and take in the air, you know? Enjoy the beautiful forest that they've designed for us. This is my favorite part of the game, though. These woods. I know people think I'm a dork, but I think they're awesome, okay? They're so incredibly realistic. It makes me forget I'm in a game. Well, there's some fellows up there. I'm gonna guess that they don't want to chat. There's the cross. Is that dead person Riki? Hey there. Hey there, guys. Okay. Now, I gotta try not... 2 against 1 is not great. Okay. I have a shield, though. Oh, I forgot how to block. I think it was Q? Oh, what language are you speaking? Okay. I don't like this. Okay, alright, I'm gonna die. Oh god, 2 against 1 is not good. Okay, what if I approach them without my sword drawn? Then will they let me live? It seems to me that Riki got himself into some bad business and he got murdered. That's what it seems like to me. And now I'm about to live the same fate as Riki did. See, I'm pretty sure I could kill that guy if he was by himself, but when I go to attack the other guy... You know, they're both gonna attack me. Hi. Who's that? Okay, they're both gonna attack me anyways. So... it's either I fight or I run away. I don't have a bow and arrow. So what I could do is... oh, okay. I actually wanna hit that guy? Okay. Oop. This is just not gonna end well. I don't see this ending well at all. Oof, oof. I blocked. Okay, move, block. Okay, stop looking at that guy. Can I switch targets? How do I... there we go. Okay, it's kind of weirdly locking. Ooh, good hit. Oh, God. Oh! So the thing with combat is that you really want to parry and, no. You want to parry and then riposte immediately, but it's hard to do that when there's 2 guys hitting you. It's also really hard to time it anyways, so I'll be cutting a lot of this out. I don't think... I think actually what we should do is probably just ride past them, but we might need to figure out what Riki is doing. If I'm sure that's Riki. It's gotta be, right? Take a left. Okay, so let's just take a left. Let's just trot past these guys. There we go. Later, nerds. I don't want anything to do with your shenanigans. I have a horse. I'll come and kill you another day. Oh. Okay. There's that noise. Go downstream. Okay. Hopefully those guys don't follow me all the way. We can do this, horse. Go to the boulder. The boulder. That? Is that a boulder? Oh my god, he's still following me. Horse. Good god. Okay. I'm gonna need to backtrack. Hey, bunny rabbit. I'd like to get up onto the road. Oh god! Okay. Go back up. Go back up, horse. You can do it. Be a Skyrim horse! Come on, it's not that steep, horse. There you go. Good horse. Apparently this guy's still chasing me. I want to get up to the road. Maybe I can get up there going this way instead. Can I kind of break through the woods here and get to the road? Or the side, anyway? You know, that guy might have been separated from his buddy. So maybe I could take him out. Oh, good God. Ah. Fell back in the stream. Okay. Oh, stop, horse! Is that that's the fallen log I probably need to go across. I think there was some mention of a fallen log. Oh, good lord. Okay, I need to find the boulder, though. Where was the boulder? There's the ticking. Is this it gonna be it down here? You know what else is bad? The sun is going down. And it's getting very hard to see. I'm gonna try and find out what I need to find. I'm having a lot of problems on my horse right now. I wonder if I could camp somewhere. I wonder if, like, one of these things on the map is a hint. I really shouldn't have done this late in the day. Oh god. I am so stuck in the woods with a crazy man chasing me. I can't see anything. It's pitch black. Maybe I should, wait. I think that's something I can do. Can I skip time? Skip time. To the morning, please. 13 hours. Yes. I would like to skip time for 13 hours. Right. This is going to take a very long time. So I think I'm going to end this first episode here. Thank you everyone for joining me for a look into Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think in the next episode, aside from doing Riki's quest, I'm going to try and find the bow and arrow. And then I'm going to go and try my hand at archery and make it to the military camp and make some more progress on the main quest and see what else we can get done. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of the beta version of Kingdom Come Deliverance, please let me know in the comments below. And if there's anything specific that you'd like me to show off, let me know as well. I would be curious to find out what you guys want to see, and I will be happy to provide it for you. So thank you again, and I'll see you very shortly in another video. Bye guys.